Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you how to do DIY Ariana Grande curls. And as you can see, she has them straight on the top, curly on the bottom. And if you're wondering why Tasha isn't here, yeah, I'll explain that in a minute. But all you're going to need is a hairband, some heat protectant. This is optional, you do not have to use this. I use Brazilian Keratin Therapy by Organics. My auntie got me, I don't know where she got it from. And you're also going to need a straightener, or you could also use a curling wand, but I don't have a curling wand, so I'm going to be doing them with my straighteners. These are GHD Pink Diamond. It doesn't really matter, but preferably you do want something that's like round, so it's easier to curl your hair with it. So you don't want really square looking curls. So yeah, I'm going to start on, well, I'm going to do this side first and then I'll show you how to do it on this side. That means my straighteners are going to be hot, so I'm not going to be able to show you how to do it without it on, so I can't do it slowly. I'm just going to have to go straight into it. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and yes, my curls will be slightly bouncier on this side because they won't have dropped as much, but at the end of the video I will show you how to fix dropped curls slightly. So I hope you enjoy this. Okay, so I'm half done. This is what the curls look like, and to continue, I've done the side that my fringe isn't on first, so you're going to want to take your fringe out of it, because Ariana does her hair like with her fringe pinned to the side, so she doesn't curl that bit. So I'm going to take an elastic band and tie it out of the way. It doesn't need to be very tight, you just still need to be able to see, and then you take a tiny little section of hair from the top. You can work bottom up if you want, it doesn't really matter, and it needs to be about this size. Then I take some of my hair heat protectant stuff. I got this from my auntie, I don't actually know where she got it from. What I do is I spray it all on my fingertips and then run my fingers down my hair, focusing on the ends, and you'll see why I focus on the ends in a second. And then you want to grab your straighteners. Yes, and I know I look really stupid with my finger in my face. And you do want to start at the top, and you straighten down, quite far down, but about to here, and you wrap it up so your hair's like up here, and continue to go downwards, and then when you reach the end you roll it up, so a bit like a curling wand but not quite, and when your hair's hot you let it go, and you have like a little ringlet. This is what Ariana does, so she like has it straight at the top and then just has like a little curl at the bottom. So I'm going to show you that again when you get your next bit of hair. A bit of heat protectant. Yes, I do know I look really, really stupid, but this is just how I do it, because I do it on myself. So I'm going to straighten the top part again. And you always want to start curling at the same place each time, and you need to alternate your curls each time. So the reason why you put your heat protectant mainly on the ends is because you're holding the hair at the end. That time it kind of fell out, but because the first step it still curls. I normally just roll it up just because, yeah, I don't know, but that's just what I do. So I'm going to show you a couple more times. can brush each section of hair before, but I normally, when I'm doing my heat protectant, I tend to run my fingers through that strand of hair anyway. And this time I'm going to do my curl the opposite direction. So instead of wrapping my hair backwards, I wrapped it forwards. And then you still roll it up in the opposite direction. And this curl's probably going to be a bit nicer and longer because the hair is closer to the bottom of my head. Whoops. So yeah, if you didn't know, I am a huge Ariana Grande fan. I've been trying to get her hair all week. I've tried doing some heatless curls, and I've tried doing more heatless curls. About a month ago I tried doing this, but I wasn't quite advanced enough in doing my hair on myself. So yeah, it didn't really work. But now I did it yesterday for the first time in ages, and it's really working quite well. Ooh, that one went really springy because it's a small section of hair, you see, so you don't want to take two small sections of hair, but if it does go really springy, just hold it straight until it cools down a bit, and when you let go it should be nice and softer. By now you can tell that this hairstyle does take an awful lot of time. Just doing this side, it took me 45 minutes. Now don't let that scare you, because yeah, I do not recommend doing this hairstyle before school or something like that, because you'll have to get up at stupid o'clock in the morning and you don't want to do that. Because I like my bed. If you're an early bird, then that's fine. Yeah, it normally, well yesterday it took me an hour, but that's because I was doing it before school. I didn't have the slightest idea how long it was going to take me. So then at the end I was rushing so much and it looked quite messy at the end, and the last curls I did weren't perfect. They tended to be quite big and loose because I was taking larger sections. Just trying to get it all done because it was like 8 o'clock and I need to leave the house by 8:10 and I hadn't eaten, I hadn't done my teeth, I hadn't got dressed, I hadn't done anything, and I really needed to get out of the house. What Ariana does when she's finished doing these curls, I might show you at the end, or shall I? I don't think I will because today I'm doing sports, so my hair needs to be completely up. What Ariana does is she takes all of the front section of her hair when she's done, and she ties it up in half up, half down ponytail, and then she's just got beautiful curls, long and gorgeous curls up in her ponytail. I just love her hairstyle so much. Okay, you can probably tell by now that the part that takes the most time is putting the heat protectant on. If you don't want to use heat protectant, you don't have to, but if you're doing this every day, or you've finally got that healthy looking hair you really want and you don't really want to be using that much heat, then I really do suggest that you do use heat protectant. It's not going to make your hair completely heat safe, but it will have an effect, and I think it also makes your hair look slightly shinier. I don't know whether that's me just all in the mind, but yeah, that's what I think. I think I am going to post a heatless hair curling tutorial based on curls, because I love heatless curls. Because, well, heatless curls, you don't have to use heat, and it's less damaging and it's safer, and you don't have to spend as much time on it either, because you can do it overnight. So yeah, I'm gonna let my fringe grow now because it's getting really annoying, and I've done all the front section. So yeah, and you can just brush it to the side. Just make sure you don't curl it. So then I'm gonna move up and back. So I'm doing the top section. And now that I'm not doing all my baby hairs at the front, you're going to see some really pretty curls like these. And I know the camera angle is really bad because, well, I'll show you later, but yeah. And the lighting's really bad because my bathroom doesn't have a window, so I can't not have the light on. Oh, nearly forgot heat protectant. So yeah, if this video is really poor quality, I'm sorry for that. And if you're wondering why Tasha's not here today, it's because we aren't actually sisters. And we do not live together. We're just best friends who share a YouTube channel. And I have known Tasha since I was in reception. So yeah, I've known her about 10 years now. That's really scary. And yeah, so I do miss Tasha, and I do enjoy doing hair tutorials with her and music stuff. But yeah, I just don't see her all the time, and it is a weekend right now where I am. So yeah, if I wanted to I could see her. As I said, it's my sister's party later, so I can't really miss her because it's her birthday party and she doesn't have birthday parties that often. And yeah, that might sound really obvious, but she's actually missed a fair few because Mum was really disorganised. I don't know if my microphone is sensitive enough for you to hear that. My hair is sizzling every now and then. That is not because my hair is burning. It is just the heat protectant drying out. That's a really obvious reason why I use heat protectant. Because using heat really dries out your hair. And when I say really, I mean really. The main cause of split ends is overusing heat tools. So yeah, you get the idea that I really like heat protectant. I'm not going to do too many more because, yeah, I'm really time limited because the software that I use normally only limits videos to 10 minutes long, but I'm going to try and use something else like my laptop to upload this. So I'm only going to do a few more, and I am literally just doing the same thing over and over again. You're probably getting quite bored now. So yeah, I haven't really got the perfect curl that I want to show you yet. If you do get one really bad curl that you just can't sort out no matter how many times you do it, it's not really going to matter that much because it's only going to be one curl. So yeah. I do have some other heat protectants, like I have this one, but I don't think it's that brilliant. It's meant to be a shine spray cross heat protectant, but I normally just use it as a shine spray, and so to make it last longer I normally just fill up an empty bottle, maybe this much, and then top up the rest with water because it's still just as effective shine spray but just not that brilliant heat protectant. So yeah, and you've got to use it on wet hair as well, and I really don't think straightening or curling wet hair is a good idea because it will sizzle an awful lot and you'll see lots of steam and you'll get panicky thinking your hair's burning. And so yeah, I really don't want to try that. And I don't know if you can see this either, but every now and then my hair is steaming. Yet again, that is not my hair burning. It's just the heat protectant. And if you're really confused about how to tell whether your hair is burning, it will be, you will smell a really, really bad smell. I'm not joking. I'm really lucky that I've got dark hair, because every now and then I do smell the smell of burning hair. And if you don't know what burning hair smells like, if you do have burning hair, you will know. So yeah, but I would have burnt my hair quite a lot by now. I'm sure I've got some darker patches than my normal hair, but because my hair is so dark, you can't really tell. Okay, so that is one of the curls that just really doesn't want to do anything, so I'm just going to do it a couple more times. If your hair does fall out, like when you're trying to roll it up, it doesn't really matter. There you go, see, that was better. Sorry, my phone just decided to warn me that I've got 10% left. So I'm going to do a few more curls. And I know I said that right at the beginning, but I haven't really got any brilliant curls like I have on this side. And if your hair really does just curl really tightly, do not worry, they will drop. If you don't want your curls to drop, just use hairspray. As Ariana Grande, her curls are either really, really, really tight or really, really loose and quite wavy. So yeah, as long as you have this just curl in the ends, it doesn't really matter. I have quite had a lot of comments saying, oh, you look like Ariana Grande, because I have, well, I don't know if you can tell, but I've highlighted my hair red. But I did it twice because the first time I used a semi-permanent dye, and because my hair is so thick, it didn't show up at all. Well, I didn't think that at first anyway. And then, so then 2 days after, I used permanent dye, and then that's the highlighting, you can't get it in the exact same place each time. So now my hair kind of looks red all over. I think, I can't tell, but I think in this video it looks redder than it actually is. I can't tell, but yeah, so okay, so I think, yeah, you get the message about how much I love Ariana Grande and how important heat protectant is and how hair drops and stuff like that. So I'm going to go now and I'll come back when I'm done. So bye! Okay, so I've finished curling my hair. So now is the perfect opportunity to go over any bits, just like this bit, that haven't stayed curled and they've dropped completely, because my hair is really bad at holding curls. So because you've already put a heat protectant on it, you can just go straight back over it. Doesn't matter which direction you curl it in. But yeah, just, yeah, fix it. I don't really have that many sections of hair like that, so I'm just gonna do any bits that I think could be better. And just generally try and improve how it looks. And also, you'll be able to tell that the main part of the hair that you need to redo will be the first side you did, because you can probably tell that this side has dropped an awful lot more than this side. And when I say dropped, I don't mean literally like the curls have dropped out. They've just got softer and less intense. And yeah, so it depends on what look you want to have. If you want to have lots and lots of tight ringlets, I do suggest that you go over it. But if you want it to be quite loose, then it's kind of really confusing. You need to like let ones, what I would do is I would pin it, so that you'd like get each curl and pin it as a curl, like as a little ringlet. so then when you let them all go, they're all the same intense, like all over, so then it can drop evenly. So yeah, this is what it looks like when it's done. And I am going to be like clipping my fringe out the way and putting it in a high ponytail because I'm doing sport, but I'm not going to show you that because I'm really bad at doing high ponytails. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this and that you get the look that you like, and I also hope you love Ariana as much as I do. So thanks for watching, bye!